Dimitri.
Hi, everybody. And would you do that? Hi, everybody. So this is usually Sundays with Dimitri and Tina, but today you just got me because Tina is babysitting her three grandchildren. They've been here 2 nights in a row, so I'm a little tired. There's three of them, two, four, 2, 6, and 10, and the 6-year-old's autistic. So we have some meltdowns, but boy, I couldn't get them out of the swimming pool all day, all night. You get one out to try to dry them off and eat, and two more jump in. And the two that can't swim are the ones running around the pool and screaming and climbing rocks. You're like, oh my God, someone's going to drown. So yeah, that was my last 2 nights. Now, last night was very, very exciting. And here, give me those, and I just got to tell you all something. So, last night was very exciting. Last night was the Customer Choice Awards at HSN. We were nominated for 5 awards. We won 3 awards at HSN. We won Best Facial Oil. We won Best Exfoliator. And we won Best Face Moisturizer with the Manuka Honey Luminous Skin Oil. Now, you might be wondering why I put my sunglasses on. Well, because I was watching the Grammys, I was watching the Academy Awards, and they all wear sunglasses. And I can't figure out why. They're an indoor venue. It's night, but they all have sunglasses on. So I just kind of wanted to feel that moment for a second for myself with my sunglasses on, thanking all of you for making us winners. I had to do that. I've always wanted to. So what we're going to do is today's a very special day. First of all, Tina's not here, and she usually does all these details, so I'm going to give them to you as good as I can. I'm not a script person, but here we go. So bear with me. First of all, 3 lucky winners today are going to be randomly selected to receive our new, which I'm going to talk about today, our new DermAppeal Daily or Sensitive. Then, all you have to do is tag a friend in the comments below, and you'll be eligible to win. There is no limit on the amount of times you can enter, and we will announce the winner's name at the end of the show, so stick around so you hear it. It won't be long today. Shout out to all our dedicated fans. First of all, the Girlfriend AARP Facebook members, thank you so much. I'm sure you all voted. And I'm really excited to have the Skincare We Love group, right? Our Facebook group. So thank you to all of you. I'm so grateful. So now, I'm going to give you an early access to purchase something we literally just made a small batch for just for the show. You're going to receive 10% off this new launch. If you don't get it by the end of the show today, if there's any left, they'll go up to full price. But or you wait until we actually really launch it in another week or two. Then it's fresh batch. So we literally just made one little batch for this show that was put in the tube. So you're getting it fresh off the press. So this won't be coming to our television networks till like April 27th, right? So we have a limited supply. Secure yours. Oh boy, there's a lot of writing here. Okay, this is only available when we're on air. Does not. Oh, so there's also a site-wide 20% off code, SWD20. It applies to anything online except gift sets and the new DermAppeal Daily. So now I want to get into it, and I'm going to stop reading off of paper. Now, original DermAppeal, award-winning, 3 years in a row, best exfoliant, best resurfacer, best disincrustation at every network I'm on, has won awards, I know in Australia, like 8, 9, 10 years straight. DermAppeal was originally created to give you more than just exfoliation, to disincrustate like a professional would do in a facial room, right? It also clears out the pore wall. It's a complete facial in one step, right? And it's a little bit aggressive, right? But of course, all our sensitive skin users love it anyway. And this is the scrub that I use every other day. Now, when I launched DermAppeal Daily, it does not replace your DermAppeal. Nothing can replace DermAppeal. But it's a different process altogether that I want to educate you on. So our skin, now I actually learned this from listening to a doctor, but let me give you the steps. So DermAppeal, you're going to use 2 times a week. You don't have to use it as often now if you're using the DermAppeal Daily, and I'll explain. And then you're going to use DermAppeal Daily 5 times a week. You're going to use it every day, and you can use it every day and every night. But this is used differently. This is used before cleansing to give you a better cleansing process and a better renewal to the skin. You could also use this before your multi-acid resurfacing pads. It's that gentle, but it does a lot, which I want to talk about. And then, of course, you put on your Pitaya essence. So that would be your AM routine. Your PM routine is you would take off your makeup, right? Use the cleansing cloths. And then you would either do your regular DermAppeal or your DermAppeal Daily, right? And then you could drop down to DermAppeal twice a week, which would be less expensive. And then you'll do your DermAppeal Daily 5 times a week. Day and night is what I prefer, but you could just do it once if that's what you need. Then you use your cleanser, your olive and enzyme, and then you use Pitaya essence. Now, I want to talk to you about this concept and why it's different. So your skin actually renews itself. It knows how to do its job. It knows how to heal. It knows how to repair. It knows how to work. That process slows, of course. Now, if you ever got like a really a bad burn and you went to a doctor, the way they treat burns is first they debride them every day by removing that surface layer of skin and then cleanse the wound, and then new skin is produced. And they do that every day until it's healed. So the way this works is it's a surface exfoliating polish that's very delicate. And it allows us to keep your skin in a constant state of daily renewal. And you know why that's important? That's my biggest secret for now. Everyone I talk to, every celebrity, everyone who has beautiful skin, I'm 59 years old, who has beautiful skin always says the same thing. It's daily exfoliation. See, without exfoliation, you can't have moisturization. Without exfoliation daily, your serums aren't working as well. You don't need tools. These do it for you. And I'm going to prove that to you. So when you use this, the DermAppeal, I want to show you the ingredients. I want to talk about how it works. You could even use it like a mask, which I'm going to show you in a moment on myself. It contains jojoba beads. These beads are really fine and they're rounded. So they help polish off dead skin that first has been liberated by our papaya and pineapple enzymes and a lactic acid. And lactic acid is not an exfoliating acid. It's more of a hydrating acid. It brightens the skin, makes it look cleaner and brighter. Kakadu plum, which is the richest source of vitamin C in nature. Sweet almond oil, which is comforting to the skin. And squalane from olives, which acts like a nature's glycerin, right? Now, just so you know, one thing I do want to clarify with skin. We are clean. This is vegan. This is, we have our, we don't do any animal research, no animal testing, and I don't use animal byproducts, right? We don't use milk or anything that comes from an animal because, I'm like a crazy animal lover. And I want to show you that list. Can you show that side screen of all the things that skin is? And then I'm going to get into this. I'm stalling a little bit, so make sure we populate. So we're PETA approved. No animal testing or research. Vegan. No animal byproducts. No milk, no dairy, no bone, glycerin, none of that. We are, this is gluten-free. And in general, we're gluten-free. Fragrance-free. Clean beauty approved, made in Los Angeles in fresh batches at our own research and development laboratory. Now, when you use DermAppeal Daily, what it's going to do is gently eliminate the hardened buildup on the surface of the skin that happens daily. And what does that consist of? I call it skin plaque. And skin plaque is a combination of dead skin, the glue that used to hold dead skin, hold the skin together, right? Which is unwanted. It's dulling. Surface built up unwanted keratin, which is a hard protein that makes you look yellow, and it cleans out your pores and prevents congestion. So We're going to exfoliate the skin for a deeper cleansing experience. That means you're going to use it before cleansing. We're going to promote cell renewal, your natural cell renewal. And if you don't do that, and the skin starts slowing and you don't do a daily exfoliation, then there's a process called meiosis or mitosis. I forget which one now. But like replicates like. So the longer you have damaged skin sitting in your skin with a slow renewal process, the more damage it makes. So the older your skin looks and the less your skincare will work. Now, this is interesting because scrubs don't do that. This restores your skin's suppleness and flexibility. And I'll talk about that in a second. It accelerates recovery of barrier function. Scrubs usually do the opposite, right? Scrubs and tighten the skin, they destroy the barrier function. No, we have a special lactobacillus ferment in this that actually reestablishes a biome and a healthy barrier. It resurfaces delicate thinning skin as well. It visibly tightens the pores. It smooths fine lines and wrinkles for better makeup application and deeper skincare penetration. I'll show that to you. And it has antioxidant effects as well, right? So the best way to use this, again, is before cleansing. Now, I'm going to show you how I use it. There's two ways you could use it. You can splash water on your face and just polish, rinse, cleanse. Or what I like to do, I actually put it on a dry skin. And I use this day and night. And I put it on a dry skin, right? And I just buff it on like a mask, right? And I let it sit for a few minutes. It becomes like a mask, right? A creamy mask. And I let the enzymes and the lactobacillus ferment and the lactic and all these beautiful ingredients kind of work on me for a couple of minutes. I might brush my teeth and just a few minutes. Then what I do is I add water, and it's probably what you're going to do at home. And then you buff. And that's when you really feel the exfoliating action, right? Then you're going to rinse this off. I have nothing on my skin today, by the way. This is my real skin. I'm a little red because I'm doing a 7-day soak, which I think you all know about, where you exfoliate every single day. And then you do the oil for 7 days straight, heavy, and then it resets your skin. So now my skin is ready for perfect cleansing, right? Because the barrier to your cleanser has been removed. So either the AM or the PM, whichever one you want to use, right? So I'll use the PM just because it's easier to remove. Then you apply your cleanser, right? And then you purify the skin, right? Beautiful. Then you remove that, right? I remove my PM with a warm, wet washcloth. And your skin now is going to accept treatment beautifully. So what I'm doing is my oil, my Manuka honey cream is what I'm currently using because I'm doing a really rich soak on my skin because I've been dry. Now, I want to show you something, right? And I hope that I could do this on half my hand, but I want to show you what using this is going to do for your skincare, right? Our cleansers help with this as well. So here, I'll exfoliate this part. I'll try to be careful to just get a section of my hand, right? I'm going to do DermAppeal Daily. Of course, I spilled water all over my brand new shirt. I'm going to polish, leave it on a couple minutes, right? Then I'd add water, finish the process, splash it off. Now, let me show you this. Hopefully this, I can show this on just half my hand. So in this half, we did nothing, right? And on this half, we exfoliated, right? Now, the part that we use the DermAppeal Daily, which is right here, look at that. Your moisturizer goes right into the skin. On the part we didn't exfoliate, you see that? It just sits there. It doesn't go into the skin, right? Isn't that amazing? That just something like this every single day, not an expensive tool, something you could use daily, is going to make your skin not only self-renew better, right, which redensifies thinning skin, perfect the pores, make your skin brighter, cleaner, better, smoother, anti-age, support your barrier, and make your skincare work better, right? So that is why we DermAppeal Daily. Now, I want to show you some before and afters of, and I think this was a one-time before and after. So that's doing the DermAppeal and then cleansing the skin, right? And then after, look at the difference. So lactic acid is an interesting acid. It's really a brightening, hydrating acid. And that is in here. And it's perfect for delicate skin, sensitive skin. You're not going to have any problems, right? If you're extremely sensitive and can't use the DermAppeal at all, then you can just use this maybe every other day. But for most of us, this is a daily pre-cleanse treatment that will completely change the way your skin looks. I have fallen in love with it. You know, at first I thought I made it because, as I continue to learn about skincare and consulting with other specialists, that doing a polish like this, resurfacing polish before cleansing, is actually better for your skin, right? DermAppeal is different. DermAppeal you put on clean skin, and it is a complete skin transformation. It goes deep, right? But this allows your skincare to work better every day, your skin to look better every day, your pores look better every day, and help rid the skin of skin plaque every day that builds up. So see how the pores are cleaner and tighter and smoother, and see how the skin is actually brighter, right? We have some other ones I can show you too, because this is good for men and women.
Dimitri, let's remind them where they can get this product 10% off right now.
Okay.
They can search DermAppeal on skin.com, go to non-negotiables, and then it's also, we're displaying the link below.
I don't have Tina here, so I'm being instructed. So look at this guy. I'll do that. Look at this guy. Look at his forehead. Right? That's one application. Look how much cleaner and brighter the skin looks, right? And now when skin plaque accumulates around a pore, you start to get a thicker, harder ring around the pore, and they look worse, right? So you don't have to wait to do your DermAppeal, right? Your DermAppeal regular. You could actually do your DermAppeal daily and never have to have that problem. And then your DermAppeal, when you do use it twice or 3 times a week, can really go deep. I still use it every other day because I need that deep every other day. And you see the brightening on his cheeks, right? I think we have another lady I can show you too, another before and after. And these were just done. And I will tell you again how to get this, but I just want to show you this because I'm really excited about the benefits. Do you see like around her cheek, smoother, poreless, less discolored? And then look above her brow, right? Look at how much smoother and less ruddy, the texture's better, everything is better with the skin, right? And then your skincare is going to optimally penetrate. So how do you get DermAppeal Daily? Well, just for you watching today, we're going to give you 10% off. You're going to go to our website. You're going to go to non-negotiables. You're going to click on DermAppeal Daily. And Drew, is it automatic?
Yes,
Automatic, no code necessary. If there's anything else you would like to purchase, like our award-winning, Academy Award-winning products, like the DermAppeal Regular, the Manuka Honey, one Best Moisturizer, the Divine Elixir Oil, Best Oil, you can do that as well. And if you enter SWD20, you are going to get 20% off site-wide, except for gift sets and the DermAppeal Daily. So let's see what people are saying. Oh, you know, one thing I have to say. So I only wear makeup on TV when I don't wear anything in real life, but on TV, except for my brows. I have it right here because if I don't have my brows on, I look like I'm crazy. I love this brow gel. It's the best I've ever used. If we have your color, use the SW220. You get 20% off. It has fibers. It fills in my no brows. Like I have no brows. I'm jumping around. Okay, so let's read some of the comments. Oh, that what I was going to say was I'm finding myself now when I do shows. I only wear makeup usually when I do shows when I'm featuring our foundation. But I don't have to. I literally don't even have to wear makeup on television anymore because of the daily polishing and the DermAppeal original a few times a week, every other day for me. So recommend using DermAppeal 2 or 3 times per week on the days that you don't use Oh yeah, that's us. Both original and daily. When you can use both original and daily DermAppeal together, yeah, I've done it. I do this first, cleanse my skin, do my DermAppeal. That's why I'm a little brighter today than usual. And I'm doing my oil, my Manuka honey cream, but a lot of oil. I'm doing a 7-day soak. Love it. Wonder if you were the first one. What does that mean? Linda. Love it. Wonder if you were the first one. Oh, maybe. Found it. I'm excited to use it. I just love all the love. You know, I have to say, my entire career, the networks have always said, you don't just have customers. Like you have like a loyal cult following. And it's because our products work and they've made all of you so beautiful for so long. If you listen to me, I'll give you the most beautiful skin of your life during every phase of your life, right? You should start dermapeeling at 14 years old, and you'll do it the rest of your life. So, I'm 59 years old. I don't want to be 30 again. I've enjoyed every phase of my life. I did everything when I was supposed to do it. And now I'm enjoying, I'll enjoy my 60s because I like how I look. And it's become really not PC anymore to say anti-aging or anti-wrinkle. It's supposed to be pro-aging or it's okay. Well, to be quite honest with you, I understand. I do. I don't want to look old. I really do want to look younger. That matters to me. And the best way to achieve that is through daily exfoliation. And that's what we're giving you. Now, what is a 7-day soak? Oh, easy. So, well, I'm doing it a little differently now, but a 7-day soak is you exfoliate every day, right? Like I personally use DermAppeal every day, and my resurfacing pads, like in the morning, like DermAppeal at night, a resurfacing pad in the morning, or you can just do DermAppeal 3 times a week and use a DermAppeal daily, day and night. And I then soak my skin with Manuka honey oil, like a lot, like a full dropper or 2 full. Just really massage it in. And then now I'm applying my Manuka honey cream on top of that. And that's my 7-day reset for the skin. And the upsetting thing with these products is when they run out, like I'm ready to do a 30-day eye boot camp and there's none in stock. It's really disappointing. I'm like, why didn't I grab more when I could? So whenever these are available on auto delivery, of course, do that. That's the 7-day soak, Nancy. Oh, she's so pretty. So any other questions? What is the best moisturizer for dehydrated skin? I have gotcha. The Manuka Honey Luminous Firming Cream. Listen, it won Best Moisturizer. You know why? It moisturizes for 72 hours. Clinically proven, one application works in the skin for 3 days. Big breakthrough with Manuka Honey and vitamin C, and it illuminates your skin. See how my skin glows? It's luminous, right? It's because of this moisturizer. And after about a week on it, your skin just becomes radiant. I use a lot of it. I use this every day. See, and then your skin is just radiant. I'm glad I saw that one. Because that one I got, John. I'm a skin girl through and through. Thank you so much, Linda Thomas. Maha Paris. I love the Manuka honey oil. I use it every day, and the algae firming oil at night. Wow, I do the same thing, but opposite. Actually, I put I don't want to confuse you. Can't wait for April 12th on TSE. Yes, the Shopping Channel Canada. And as we're ending now, I do want to, you can use the oil. Oh, yeah. In fact, if you have, is she barking? If you have an oily T-zone, sorry, Chloe can't be away from me that long. This is Chloe. She'll be 9 years old on April 14th. We rescued her. She was kept in a cage for 8 years. When I first got her, she couldn't barely walk. And now we've done some surgery. She's great. She's perfect. Perfect. And she loves her daddy, don't you? Yes, we love each other. So, and because the products are so healthy with the Manuka honey and everything, I don't really care if she licks it off my face. We're clean. So, congratulations to our DermAppeal Daily winners. Charla Miller, Betsy, I used to have a cousin named Charlene. Reminds you of that. Betsy Ebery Zamus and Amanda Zdrail. I hope I said that right. So congratulations. You each get a DermAppeal Daily. Can't wait for you to let me know what you think. Now, I want to say just a couple things. I have a today's special offer coming up on April 27th. It starts at midnight. All day on the 27th. That is always the biggest today's special offer of the year, period. And this year, it's bigger than ever, and we've never done it at HSN. So you're going to want to watch me April 27th on HSN. It has nothing to do with what we're showing you here today. Thrilled. So what else am I forgetting, Drew?
Let's remind them that they can only buy this DermAppeal Daily at 10% off until 2 o'clock today. Then we will be removing it until the launch.
Okay. So, Drew, what's your job again?
Director of Digital.
He's the Director of Digital Marketing. So, he just let us know, reminding me to tell you that after 2 o'clock today, you won't be able to get the DermAppeal Daily at 10% off. And it probably won't even be on the website because we are selling out. We just made a few, not that many, not like a few, but we didn't make very many, right? So just for this special show today. So when they're gone from today at your 10% off. And then it'll launch later in the month. It'll be full price once we get them all filled. But you literally just got the freshest batch right off the press, right out of the blender, which is exciting.
But your code SWD20 will be live for 48 hours.
But my code SWD20 for 20% off site wide, except for gift sets and the DermAppeal Daily, will be active for 24 hours. Is that right?
48.
48, even better. 48 hours. 48 hours. Well, I guess because it's a little, obviously it's just me today and there's less to banter with Tina about. We're going to make this a quick one today. I'm trying to see your comments because I get the biggest kick out of them. Can't wait until it comes to TSC. It'll be there. We're making it, I think, at the end of the month. And yes, and all my HSN girls, April 27th. It's a big, I promise you. It's the one that will sell out early, right? So you're going to want to get it at midnight if you can, when it launches. What does it say? Lisa, you are so funny, Dimitri. What's your job again? I don't know what anyone does in my office because there's so many people now. And I just, when I need something done, I email like 10 people because I'm not sure which is the one that's supposed to do it. I used to do everything. I used to fill the bottle. I would be on the filling machine and I'd run to catch a plane to Canada. I better get shopping. Yay. Yes, Miss Neckamore. Neckamore is still around. It's not being discontinued. So I'll ask about that. I'll ask Anamika about that.
For all those that just signed in,
What?
like one more thing because some people just
a lot of you just signed in. So I'll repeat this special again. Thank you, Lynn Morneau. I love the last name. It sounds French. So for those of you who just tuned in, we are just launching the worldwide launch. Actually, it's an exclusive launch just for our special customers today only until about 2 p.m. We just made a limited batch. We haven't filled them yet. Just got made. It's the DermAppeal Daily that you use every day and every night before cleansing for beautiful, perfect, polished skin. And today you are getting 10% off this exclusive access launch on DermAppeal Daily. If you punch in SWD20, Sundays with Dimitri 20, you have 20% off site-wide on everything except gift sets and the DermAppeal Daily. So I just want to thank you all for all the love. Lipstick Sex Classic. Okay, I hear you. I love all your products from skincare too on auto ship at HSN. Thank you. So again, April 27th, don't miss my today's special offer on HSN. Has nothing to do with anything we talked about today, but it'll be the biggest one of the year, and you're going to want to get it right at midnight because it will sell out early. Thank you so much. I really love you all. I love your commitment to skin. You guys keep me going. It is my passion. I love looking after your skin properly and making you feel good about how you look. Thank you so much.